And we're back. Oh, Ike, you're going to love this. It is said that Nostradamus was a 33rd degree Mason in the Gematria value list. Yeah, they're saying he was a 33rd degree Mason. Ooh, that answers a lot of questions. Was he part of the Illuminati and his prophecies? Just a script? Let's find out. Oh, interesting, Ike. I'm so glad you brought that up. He often mentions, Nostradamus often mentions exact specifics, such as Franco and Pasteur. Even a hardcore skeptic must soften when they realize that somehow that modern events were published in the 1672 edition of his book. Seer to French kings, Nostradamus was careful not to be too specific. He understood that this could trouble powerful people in his own time. And of course, the four-line quatrains that serve as puzzles. Nostradamus wrote, "They would condemn that which future ages shall find and know to be true, are perpetual prophecies from this year to the year 3797, that some people would frown, seeing so large an extension of time." And this is what he wrote. "For 7 days and 7 nights, man will watch this awesome sight. The tides will rise beyond their ken to bide away the shores, and then a fiery dragon will cross the sky 6 times before this earth shall die. Mankind will tremble and frightened be for the 6th heralds in this prophecy. The great star will burn for 7 days, the cloud will cause 2 suns to appear. The big mastiff will howl at night, when the great pontiff will change country." It's obviously a possibility that Nostradamus, as a member of the Illuminati, actually described the Illuminati future planning in his cryptic prophecies, partly because the precise interpretation can only be done by the Illuminati themselves, but also the possibility that future generations can find new prophecies about Illuminati plans changed or failed. Nostradamus, like so much else, could be a figment of the Illuminati to keep people's minds occupied with nonsense instead of seeing reality that the Illuminati planned that final goal. Is that possible? The Illuminati are using Nostradamus's predictions to their own use? Ooh. The more you read the prophecies of Nostradamus, it seems obvious it becomes whole, in my opinion, in Jones's opinion, that he describes the Illuminati plans for the future. He describes not for a moment other events that are not related to the Illuminati or the favor of their plan for the future. Woohoo! What do you think? What do you think? Wow. Wow. I knew this would blow your mind. So they're saying that, yeah, so there you go. Could this be the Illuminati's plans for the future? By 33rd degree Freemason, Manly P. Hall, histories are generally written about the men who prominently influence the events that make history. Little is written, though it might be of great interest, about the shadowy figures who seem always to stand behind the men who make history. That was said by 33rd degree Freemason, Manly P. Hall. Nostradamus was a respected physician, a man of outstanding medical accomplishments. It is evident that he, too, belonged to the order of the Quest, mystic, philosopher, astrologer, alchemist, and Kabbalist. He was versed in all of the secret lore disclosed only to those who have been bound themselves with the oath of the brotherhood. There you go. So there you go. Woohoo! That is mind-blowing, actually, if you think about it. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. So what do you think about that, Ike? What do you think about that? Yeah. Yeah, right? So, it has now been disclosed that he was a 33rd degree Freemason and part of the Illuminati. Wow. So, they're saying that those quatrains were written just for the Illuminati. So, there you go. Why did you bring that up? Like, there had to be a reason you brought that up to ask about that, whether he was a Mason or not. What made you think of that? That was a great question. I hadn't even thought of that. All the connections there. So, great question. Wow. That is mind-blowing information, actually. I would have never thought that. Oh, my gosh. Wow. That does explain quite a bit, actually. I don't even know what to say anymore. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I have to agree with you. Yeah, so his predictions weren't even for us, actually. Wow. That's really creepy, kind of scary creepy. I don't know if we'll get into Ron Hubbard tonight. There is so much. What a lunatic. It does. Absolutely, it does. Wow. Now we're back to, the Illuminati. And, wow. And the Masons again, where figures of power are believed to be. Absolutely, it changes. That's okay. I try and type and talk, so don't feel bad. You're doing good. I can't do both because I'll type when I'm talking. You're fine. Don't even worry about it. I can read misspelling because I do it all the time. L. Ron Hubbard. Wow, the so-called father of Scientology. Wow, that's a deep subject. The founder of the Church of Scientology, which is a whole other ball game, which I'd like to get into later. Yeah, I've been watching these about UFOs and all kinds of things going on, and we're going to have a show dedicated to that again. Yeah, wow. Now that we know that Nostradamus was a 33rd degree Mason, you were? Are you now? Are you now or not? I was kind of, but I had a lot of skepticism with it. I believe he did predict some things, but not all of them. So you're fine. Stephen with you tonight? What does he think about all this? What does Stephen think about all this about him? Wow, creepy, creepy, creepy. This L. Ron Hubbard. Oh, what did you think of him? What a nutcase turned out to be. Wow. he is something else. And of course, the founder of the Church of Scientology. That's a whole nother subject. I think we'll get to that in like 2 weeks. Oh, yeah, those series of books he wrote. Yeah, I started them, but I never finished them. I don't know why. I got sidetracked somewhere. I started reading them. Wow, if I could spell, it'd be a whole lot better. He was, those books were really popular then. So that whole series was, I started them. Boy, that was a popular series. Did you read those, Valerie? I never did finish the series. Battlefield Earth, The Way to Happiness, Final Blackout. What were...